Libra, what's up? How we doing? All right, babes. So this is going to be a collective love reading for all Libras, sun, moons, and risings. God has blessed this reading for us. Thank you, Heavenly Father. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, information is in the description box right below. So, darling, apply this to your status. If you're single, married, in a relationship, dating, single, whatever you got going on, honey, apply it how you can. Alrighty then. So, first card, we have the Nine of Swords. Oh boy. We have Death, which is the major arcana of Scorpio. And we've also got the Chariot, which is the major arcana of Cancer. So, you might be at some kind of conflict. Oh, goodness. You have the Hermit here, which is the major arcana of Virgo. So you might be at some kind of a crossroads or conflict because you don't know if you should decide between a Scorpio, a Cancer, or maybe even a Virgo. Apply it to your status as best as you can because the Virgo, the Hermit is about introspective, you know what I'm saying? Great wisdom, vision, this is counsel. This is you kind of setting yourself aside to pray, to meditate, to seek out the answers that you need from within because it's already in your heart. It's already in your intuition. It's already in your spirit. But sometimes you just kind of have to take yourself away from everything and everyone to really get that understanding. Really, that's what it is. So I feel like, for a lot of you Libra, maybe you've just been kind of trying to figure things out, trying to do it in the way that comes from a spiritual place so that you know it's right, which I love for you. Because you got some anxiety, you got some stress, you got some headache, you got some worries going on. It could be some disappointment just because, the mind can be our greatest opponent at times because the mind will tell us so many stories that are nothing close to our actual reality. So it could be some of that, and it's an inevitable decision here. And even if you don't make it, Libra, it's going to be made for you because that's what death is about. Death is about things that have to happen, whether you choose it or not. It's something that is greater than you. And the thing is with death, especially in the tarot, is that it's something that's been toxic or unhealthy, and it needs to change your whole entire lifestyle. And the thing I love about it is that once death happens, you have this victory, this success here with the Chariot. So it's, it may feel like you have a loss, but at the same time, you're also going to feel like you have a success. And so, sometimes we just have to really quiet our spirit so that we can get the guidance and get the answers that we seek. A lot of you might, and if it's not a decision between two people, it might be a decision between should I do this or should I do that? And it's just causing some stress and anxiety. Let's get more into it with this King of Swords and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like with the King of Swords, Libra, you know that you have to make a choice. There's a decision to be made. And once you make it, that's it. There's no going back. There's no changing your mind. You might have a lot of options in front of you, but you have to choose one. And with all these options, some of them are blessings, some of them are cursings, but it's very clear which are which. So if you choose a cursing, that's because that's what you chose. You know what I'm saying? Not because you didn't know better, but that's what you were vibing with, I guess. And if you choose the blessing, then, great for you. That's what your spirit was vibing with. So King of Swords is one of those energies where he makes a decision and that's it. There's no going back from it. He's very authoritative. He is very much so a leader and mature and in full command. So he doesn't waver. He doesn't go back. Whatever it is, that's it. So maybe that's kind of what the anxiety is too. Like you have to decide, is it going to be this or is it going to be that? And of course, when we have those kind of decisions, it's like, oh my gosh, am I making the right decision? Well, again, trusting your emotions and your intuition and your instinct, that's what's going to help you decide. Not so much your mind, because your mind will tell you so many stories. It'll really have you quite confused. And I think confusion is the last thing that you need. So, yeah. I feel like with death here, you just could be 3 of Wands in the reverse. So there could be a time crunch. There could be a time frame too, which is why you're feeling a little bit stressed, because it's like, listen, Libra, we need you to make this decision, and you need to make it now. And you're kind of showing up here with the Empress, because the Empress is half you, half Taurus. So having to be, kind of the boss. And I don't think that that's not familiar to you, but the the Empress is wife, she's mother, she's counterpart to the Emperor, which in my opinion is the highest card of the deck. So she's definitely about, practicality for herself and her loved one. She's about her house and about making the best decisions, not just for herself, but for everyone involved. So that could be what the stress is. It's like, you got to make a decision, you got to hurry up, and it has to be something that is going to not just be good for you, but for everybody who's involved. Now, death is like, okay, well, this could be a third party situation. But I feel like with the 3 of Pentacles, oh yeah, and the 7 of Swords here, there's a difficulty with conforming to authority here. So like knowing the right thing to do, but also maybe not wanting to do it because it's not what you want to do. You know what I mean? So that's why death is like, okay, let me come in and help you out, because you're having problems, but this needs to happen. This toxicity needs to be left behind. You need to move forward where you can be strong, where you can be seen, where you can be you, really. Instead of the 10 of Wands, which is like the 10 of Wands in the reverse, by the way, which is definitely having some kind of clouded feelings and judgments and opinions, because there's some kind of theft or sneakery or some kind of cheating, trickery here going on. So death is like, okay, there's obviously a choice we need to make here. Obviously something we need to follow, but since you, Libra, may not be trying to do that, death comes in and say, okay, I'm gonna do it for you. So the Chariot here, you got the 9 of Cups. So wish fulfillment coming in, success, triumphant. The Chariot is going to be successful. He's going to definitely make his impact known. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. All the signs are here. You got earth, fire, water, air. So you could be dealing with any sign, really. But yeah, the Chariot is like a wish fulfillment coming in for you. This is something that you've wanted to happen, and sometimes we just need God. We always need God, but sometimes we're so kind of anxious and in our minds about decisions and things that we get caught up and we don't know what to do, even though we know what to do. So God comes in and says, okay, I got it. Don't worry. I'm going to come in. I'm going to end these situations that you don't need to be involved in. And then I'm going to open up the doors for you towards situations you do need to be involved in, people you do need to be dealing with. Because the Chariot comes in with the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. This is contentment and peace and success and all that. But it's also like sometimes you need to break to assess things, material things, life things, love things, so that you can really see where you're thriving and continue in that, and you can see where things maybe aren't moving as good as they should. So kind of putting those to the side, because the Page of Pentacles is here too, and he's got an offer for you. He's got an opportunity, but the thing is, I don't know if I'd take it, because it brings with it this 3 of Swords. It brings with it this heartbreak. So while you take some time to kind of decide and ponder, there's going to be something that comes in that you have familiarity with. And if it's broken your heart once, it's broken your heart twice, guaranteed it's going to break your heart a third time. So, that Page of Pentacles offer, opportunity that you're familiar with that hasn't been good to you in the past, it likely won't be good to you in the future. So think very carefully about accepting it or not. So you got take action here from the angels. So there's going to be a time for you to just say, you know what, I got to do it, and I got to do it now. You have don't stop. So don't stop believing. Keep believing in your dreams and the things that you want to accomplish when it comes to love, relationships, people, circumstances. Meditation brings answers. So get quiet, get reflective, spend some time, just you and God, like we were saying about the hermit earlier, just kind of isolating yourself so that you can find the answers that you're seeking. Speaking of the hermit, we have stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion, and that's what meditation is about. So being highly guided to meditate, to just be still, to pray, to trust God and seek Him for His guidance, and He will guide you. Okay, Libra? That's what I got for you, my darling. I hope this one blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. I'll talk to you soon.